Right, time to wrap up the Nameless Island.
Godwoken, are your studies complete?
Yes.
All Godwoken have completed their studies. I take you now to the arena of the One. The wellspring awaits the victor. There you may fall, or you may rise. So it begins. The first Godwoken to enter the wellspring of ascension becomes divine. May the new divine be worthy. For the rest, may he have mercy on your soul. To the wellspring of ascension, begin.
So this is it. The arena of the One. I'll stand to my word, sorcerer. Godwoken. Whatever happens here, I'll fight at your side.
So this is a race. You don't have to kill the others. This makes sort of sense. If you don't convince your party members that you should be the divine, they're your competition here, but you don't have to kill them. You have to compete them against them in order to reach this place. Since we convinced pretty much everyone, and there's only Fane and Ivan been missed, it's easier for us to just kill them. You are undead. You might not be though. Definitely undead. Healing will hurt them, that's the big thing. Where is Sebille? Sebille can play Fane out. Right. What we need to do is damage Vaughn. Six action points. 5. Not that it really matters. It means we can probably kill Thane. Fan Soul. Not a good idea. Not exactly a big battle. We'll loot what we can. Ooh. Maybe see if we can use the spirit vision to interact with those guys. Only Lose is in the battle right now. That's no good.
This could have been so much easier.
Let's wait. See what they do. They probably will come closer. Easier time for us to deal with them. About 700 points of damage in total. That's with a non-critical hit. Crafting components. Okay. Decided to attack the guy he had no chance against. Okay, I'm somewhat curious to see how much does our critical hit do damage now. Especially if we do a specialty attack like the crippling blow. It can do about... maximum would be about 1800, it won't do quite that much. It will also split between two armors. 1500, 554, about 150 elemental damage. Respectable number though.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Witch, Scoundrel, Hydrosophic Geomancer. This could have some uses. Finesse, Huntsman, Scoundrel. Not quite as good. But it does have more magic armor, it does have some of the skills, wits instead of finesse. Also has a equipment slot, so we could probably even consider adding the finesse through just upgrading an existing piece. Yeah, that might work fairly well. Let's see, new forge amulet. What do we have available? Can add accuracy, wouldn't be a horrible idea. Critical hit chance, not a bad idea either, but we can always do critical hits with backstab, so eh. Movement, not a bad one, but is it what we really want? Dodging would be better. And this amount of dodging isn't irrelevant. We would get 25% dodging total at this point. Plus something else. Alternatively, accuracy. Accuracy would not be a horrible idea. We're not getting bonuses to accuracy. We're getting it from a weapon, I think. So, Giant Venom Rune and add a frame to it. Now it is better. Aromatic armor. More finesse by 1 point, same scoundrel value, plus 2 wits. Plus 15% accuracy. So even if they have some dodge, it don't matter much. They would have to have a massive amount of it. Not bad. I'm going to buy more frames. The skills, point of skill here and there, it doesn't matter all that much. The attribute bonuses are welcome.
Finally. It's almost over.
Yes. Nothing could possibly go wrong at this point.
So good of you to come, God Awoken. You know, you are many things, but above all, you are reliable. Reliable to the point of being predictable. You came to the wellspring. I followed.
Well, every Godwoken was gonna come here, so that's not much of a prediction.
The Lady Vengeance is, after all, my ship. And now here we all are.
It is time, mistress.
She gives you a long and steady look, as if it is the last time you shall see each other for the rest of eternity. Then she dips her chin in acknowledgement. You are almost her equal.
Yes, Reederman. It is time.
What are you doing here, traitor? Does your scheming never end? I believed you, Dallas, when you told me I was chosen. But all this time, you were lying. You were trying to prevent my ascension. So disappointing. But your games end here. It is time for me to claim my birthright. The Godwoken shall ascend.
You were right, mistress. He is an imbecile.
Not an imbecile, just misguided. Wiser ones than him were lured by the promise of all that power. And it brought them to nothing but ruin. It brought me ruin. Anyway, It all ends now. You see, Alexander, divinity isn't the solution to the world's ills. Divinity is the problem. I am here to fix that. And now, finally!
She raises the Aetherin. Like a divining rod to water, it seeks the wellspring and finds it. The device hums to life.
Express your shock. She killed the bishop. Was she not loyal to him?
My purpose transcends such concepts. Alexander was but a tool.
We are done, mistress.
Yes, Breedeman, we are done. And so too, Godwoken, are you. Soon you shall be little more than relics of a bygone time, and this place shall be your tomb. Goodbye.
It might be wise to look for a way out
Really?
of here.
Do you think so?
Here's the red one. Red one goes to Sabille. Right. So everything turns to shit. That was the wellspring and we're nowhere near it. Why did you run there?
The ritual has failed. The structure lies in ruins, but you have at least survived. You should feel relief.
For fuck's sakes, people. If I wanted you to run there, I would have clicked there. The pathfinding is too smart for us. It's getting us into trouble. I'm waiting for the ability to recharge. I don't want to move around here unless I have good control of all of my abilities. Yeah, that's good enough.
The ritual has failed. The structure lies in ruins, but you have at least survived. You should feel relief, disappointment, confusion, anything but the rage that wells up from deep within you. The rage grows, burning hotter than the volcano itself, tearing at you, seeking to overpower your senses. The red mist wants to descend. The red mist feels like it does not belong to you. The red mist feels alive. And it wants you. A familiar figure materializes before you. A copy of yourself, enraged. Your own face glowers at you in hateful fury. It opens its mouth.
Embodiment of Tyrus and Delius, of Ralik, of Duna, of Zorl Tissa.
And your furious god begins to speak.
You failure. You nobody. You traitor. You weakling. Return the rest of my power to me.
Okay, he's enraged.
Look me in the eye. I am Relic. I am god of this world. All that you are is mine. It shall be mine once more. Yield. Surrender yourself to your god, that he may right your wrong. Yield to Relic, that he may be god of Rivellon.
Laugh and tell him this is the first time he's paid attention to you. Why would you listen to him now?
You were infected. You were defiled. There was no room for me to speak with that creature you have inside you, bellowing at every turn. It is mercifully quiet now. Quiet enough for me to make my final plea. Yield to me.
How about no? Laugh at the god of the past and his futile raging against the incontrovertible truth of his own obsolescence.
If you won't yield by your own will, you will yield by mine. Yield to me!
Well, we at least got to act first. After which, 3 fighters that are at point blank will do things to me. I think they have more or less the same attributes as our guys. Yeah, that's why the embodiment of Relic has ridiculous. Do they have the exact same stats? Because I have a lot of physical damage I can do. Yeah. Oh. Warfare 70, yeah. They're us. The problem is there's 3 of them that will attack act immediately after us. Even if I would use a hailstorm attack here, I don't think it would make much of a difference. They have 2 at the same time. I'm not sure what else I could try. It wouldn't be enough. But it might force them to act in a certain way. Shields on, shields almost down, shields down. Shields not even a third, maybe lost. Are they resistant to things? Yeah, they're more or less us. But we can break the ice. We got 3 of them in deep into their health. One of them lost 2/3 of its shield. So it's not horrible. Not great either though. We need to kill the embodiment of Zolt Hissar quickly. Yeah, enrage, that does a lot of damage. I mean, a lot of damage, like a shit ton of damage. So you'll delay your turn. Someone needs to physically attack him. We could use status effects. At least 2 of them are pretty much borderline losing their shield, so if I do petrification, they'll be petrified. Thing is, I don't know how much should I spread out my attacks. Because it might be much more preferable to us that at least someone dies. Is acid petrified? Rest took a little bit of damage. I have no idea where the number 4 is. She has to be fairly far away for not to be affected by something like that, or behind cover, I'd say. She's probably there. Okay. And do a single backstab on someone. Or attack someone's shields. Zorl Tissa has sort of been played out on the fight for now. Maybe I should go for someone else. Pretty sure I could get two guys at the same time. Yeah, and neither have all that powerful shields. Lava eruptions. These are sort of deceptively weak. This fire drop is going to be followed by an actual lava drop, so if we're there, we're dead. I might be able to attack 3 of them at the same time. Excellent. Who's next? Citizen Delis. I think I should try to cripple her. That way she can't be moving away from this point. Alternatively, don't do anything, do as much damage to both of these as possible. Because if she moves, she's basically dead after a hit like this. Oh, she's already dead. Right. Ooh, this is gonna be bad news for you. That's why you have a focus damage type character in your party. When bitches need to die, that's the one you send to do the job. The only one I can attack really is him. And more or less the only thing I can do is try to take down his defenses. Magical defenses. Anything that hits them. Not much I can do. I can destroy some of his armor. That's it. Everything else is on cooldown. I could remove the cooldown, I suppose. But not sure how much it would really help. Then it comes with a cost. Right. Ah, petrified. Just did enough damage, so his defenses crumbled. Good enough. Probably should focus on killing him. I don't think he's gonna get a turn. At the same time, I don't see a particular reason why I should try to chance in anything with that particular thing. 7 points. Surely I can do 7 points. Why the hell can't we move? Cannot be teleported because his ass is petrified. Makes sense to me, I guess. Fine. Let's do damage. Right, now we have a lava surface there. Dangerous, dangerous. We still have rage on, so I could easily kill him. 5 attacks, each doing maybe 800 points of damage. At the same time, it's totally unnecessary. Okay, Source Titan.
I am the last. I am the one. You are nothing.
Okay. Glad you're here to share your opinion about things. 1000 armor, 1000 shield, 1000 hit points. This is not a... Okay, immune to fire, immune to poison, everything else works. Some physical resistances too, though. It's like a truck. Not much we can do besides just try to kick ass. Hope that'll be enough. Ooh, almost killed Spiel. No physical armor. His turn is again. What the fuck? Why didn't I get to have a turn? I don't think I want to really take much of a risk here. Atrophy attack actually worked. Yeah, I'm going to use a healing potion. Meteor shower. Bullshit. Right, we need to get rid of this fire now. I need to heal with this one. We'll let the others do the killing. Right, physical armor gone. We have 2 fighters having their turns fairly quickly. Be able to handle things. Wow, line of sight blocked, so I lost a heal too. And he's frozen, so he won't be doing anything. Oh, I need to get rid of that frozen. How do you get rid of frozen? In a shield, at least. Right, I can also switch places with him. Actually, switch places with Los. 125,000.
The Titan lies in pieces before you. The god controlling it is dead by your hand. Lava roils as earthquakes rumble around you. Shockwaves of sound pierce the air, the growl of shifting ground. Suddenly, a voice echoes in your mind.
It's Malady. Where the hell are you, she calls. Ah, find my beacon. We need to get out of here now.
Her voice crackles and dissipates in your mind.
And save. Now avoid lava, get the hell out of here. Guess we're gonna try to heal as we go. Giant Venom Rune. Global Cooling. Can take 3 items. I'll take the heavy ones. Leave the rest for the others. Right, we're not in any big danger here. And everything's loaded. So now only thing we have to do is reach the escape beacon, which is to the not north but east. Maldives Beacon. Don't think we're in any major hurry. At the same time, the lava is spreading, and I will not survive lava, so we do have to make some moves. I might slip on the blasted thing here. Not sure I can avoid it. Okay, does anyone have slow? I have slow. It's no good. I don't think I have a teleportation thing. Oh, I can use the pyramids. So what I'm gonna do is just save my action points and teleport to one of our old guys using the pyramid. We need to get past that point no matter what. Actually, no, we don't. I'm gonna do the same thing with Beast. Save action points. Red Princess and Beal especially are much better at mobility than the rest. They're blocking the walking paths though. Soon there's no way to just simply walk through there. Right, Sabil is probably the most agile. Also extra action points please. Not sure everyone even needs to reach here actually. Hardly matters. Everyone teleport to the red pyramid.
Ugh. I guess when I said never again, I really meant once or twice more. Okay. 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 Hall of Echoes once more. Our home away from home.
Thank her for getting you out of the Nameless Island time. That was a close one.
Close indeed. You almost became a god, and instead you're still... you. At least you managed to murder one of the 7. Quite the spectacle. I've never seen anything so... Let's talk about this later. I need to rest. We've still one big jump to go, but... it'll have to wait.
She casts her gaze around, taking in the streaming bluish ether. She breathes a deep, ragged breath.
At least, it's quite beautiful here, isn't it? I'm going to take a rest, sort myself out. I suggest you do the same. Speak to the ship if you need me. She'll know where to find me. This may be your last bit of respite before the storm blows in again, Godwoken. Enjoy it. You deserve that much.
And again, the party is split up for some reason, which is the most annoying thing ever. Ah, Yvonne's spirit is here. I suppose you have still a chance to do something with these guys.
Ifan's spirit stares at you, seemingly through you. There is neither affection nor blame in his expression.
Call out to his name.
He gives no sign of seeing you. Ifan's eyes flicker rapidly from side to side, as if trying to take in an expansive sight. He whispers, Gleku Duma, over and over, and suddenly you seem to hear the chattering of thousands of elven voices in the distance. Then, before your eyes, his spirit dissolves into the sound, his own voice joining the cacophony that you can hear. That you could hear, for now no sound remains. All is calm.
Permanently gone. Not exactly that that's a problem or anything. Okay. Let's talk about things then.
Gareth's head is steady, but his face is pale and his eyes are lost.
We still have a mission, Godwoken. You must ascend. I will see it through.
Well, we'll see. Wanna come with me?
After all that's just happened, life, every flawed morsel of it, seems more precious to you than ever. You look around at those who have accompanied you so far. In each one, something unique shines through. Divinity has eluded you so far, but humanity beats strong within you, here and now. Who knows what lies ahead for you, for your companions? Your quest failed. The void is growing stronger, and the hall is dark. You feel the need for some affection. Perhaps they feel it too.
Oh, you can try to sex up one of them. I suppose we're going to go with Sabine, because there has been some tension there, but approach Sabine, take her hand and ask if she would like to spend the night with you.
She pulls you close and kisses you like you've never been kissed before.
That's a yes. Come, let's find ourselves a quiet spot, shall we?
As you move to go below decks, the live wood creaks and groans. The steps you thought you knew lead you to a part of the ship you've never seen before. A newly carved nook that smells of resin and wood chips. Touching the wall beneath your fingers, the live wood hums at your touch. You understand that the Lady Vengeance has carved this space for you in gratitude for your help. You enter and feel the presence of the ship recede, offering you the total privacy of a moment alone with your companion. The first moment you have been truly alone together. No sooner have you entered the room than Sabine shoves you onto the bed and starts tearing at your clothes.
I want you naked. Now.
Undress.
She looks on as you remove your garb, and it's like you can feel her gaze, an eager flame that travels up and down your naked body.
Good girl.
She takes one of your hands and leads it to her lips, gently brushing them with your fingertips.
Remember how when we first met I licked your arm? Think now of what will happen when I lick you all over. All those memories shrouded in flesh. No more secrets. I will know you like I know my own heart.
She lowers your hand and places it between her breasts. You can feel the beat of her heart, the dulcet, ancient rhythm.
Let me come to know you.
I wonder how the inner demon affects this. We'll just go along with it.
She kisses you gently. Then, as your mouths open, a dalliance of tongues.
The sweet taste of remembrance. The titillation that is one's first kiss. How young you were. Tell me, how was it?
We'll be straightforward. What's the point of trying to lie to someone who can basically know it anyway? It was some bumbling attempt at best.
So I gather. But practice makes perfect, as we've just proven. I think it's time for another taste.
She kisses your neck, your breasts, twirls her tongue around your nipples.
Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Another sensation altogether. But you're afraid. Tell me why.
Tell her you feel very vulnerable. Remember the needle in your neck? She could kill you in an instant. Is that truly so? These are hard questions to pick up because naturally I have no idea what the character feels. So I have no idea what's the truth of the matter in these. Let's say you're in the land. I don't feel threatened by Seville in any way, so I don't want to choose that. You're in the land of the dead. The whole world is in peril. Of course you're a bit afraid.
But you shouldn't be. Not with me by your side. Alas, it's me you fear. My nails and my knee. Forget the scar. Forget the names on my skin. And forget the instrument with which I kill. You will get to know the real me. All of me. I am Sabille, and I'm here with you.
Repeat her words. She is Sabille and she's here with you.
That's right, my darling. I'm here with you. Now do you realize you've no reason to fear me? That I could never hurt you? I love you. I want you.
Her kisses go lower still, your belly and below. Her tongue right there, that delightful pressure again and again. Just a tease. Slowly she moves back up, her body close to you, her lips against your ear.
Just one question left. The one question as yet unanswered in your flesh. Do you love me too?
Yes. You love her too.
Not so evasive now, are we? Good.
With a few easy movements, Sabille slips out of her clothes and straddles you in all her naked glory. Two heats hot against one another.
Ah, isn't it wonderful to be in love? Isn't it magical to make love?
Her lips land on yours once more as her fingers curl inside you, and slowly, ever so slowly, she coils you into oblivion.
Well, but tasteful. Does come a bit out of nowhere, but you can always say no. Also, I suppose the question remains, how does this impact our choice in what we're gonna choose in the end game? Because now we have sort of a similar problem as with the red lizard has. I don't feel like...
The night was long, but you didn't sleep a wink. You lie in one another's arms, basking in euphoric exhaustion.
I was thinking about setting out to loot the place, but I don't think. What's the point? I'd be able to scrounge up a few gold pieces out of this. That's it.
Ready for round 5?
Might as well enjoy it while we're here. Shit is about to hit the fan big time.
Come here.
As Sabile's hands traipse their way down, a sound emanates in the distance.
Yeah, and here it comes.
Oh, that was Lady Vengeance. She's calling us back. How she spoils our sport.
You both rise from the bed and get dressed. When you're ready to leave, Sabile takes your hands in hers.
You know me now, don't you? The real me. You're not afraid anymore, are you?
Look her in the eyes and smile. Say you don't fear her, you love her.
And I love you.
One more kiss. Then you leave, your arms around each other's waist.
Let's get this divinity thing over with, shall we? This is so much more fun.
And we join as a party now.
Are you ready to continue the journey? One word and the Lady Vengeance will take us back to our world.
There you are. I hear Malady wants to continue the journey. We've got to talk to the Lady...
Right. This might be a good place to end. We'll talk with the other remaining crew members, like, there are what, 3 maybe? 4 at most? Not sure they want to talk anyway.
All this commotion hasn't made it any easier for me to restore anathema. The fewer distractions, the better.
What's the progress?
My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an...
So no, nothing new.
I'm glad I didn't step ashore on that island with you, sorcerer. That place is a pyre.
Ask what's on his mind.
The Order. My comrades. I don't regret leaving with Almira, but I did swear an oath. I hear Bishop Alexander made it to the island with some followers. What came of him?
Tell him that Alexander was killed by Dallas.
No wonder the Order has fallen so low, when its leadership is populated by cutthroats and traitors. I made the right decision to flee with Almira.
I thought you'd forgotten about me, darling. How goes your little endeavor?
Say that you fought your way through the council.
Almira gives you a devilish grin and traces her finger along your forearm.
I had a feeling you'd be one to watch, my dear. I'm glad to hear my faith wasn't misplaced.
Nothing new here. At least nothing we're interested in. Yeah, little Han. Jahan.
Not many things I can fetch around here.
The day was lost, and no one won. Divinity is still up for grabs. Will you be the one to grab it?
Did you spoke to Malady recently?
I did. She's quite graciously taking us to demon-haunted arcs. Our pursuits align and continue.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Your mind. The demon that's in there. As long as...
Yeah, we know all this. So, yeah. Spirit of Fame.
It's so cold. I haven't felt cold in centuries. What happened? I just remember... Oh no. No, that can't be right.
You're afraid it is. Tell him he's dead.
This is wonderful. What a fascinating experience. And I will be able to spend eternity studying you creatures. No more having to watch from the shadows. No more having to walk mysterious social tightropes.
The skeleton pulls a notebook from the folds of his robes and starts scribbling. As you walk away, you hear him muttering about Observations on the Mortal Races, Volume 1.
Well, I suppose they want to give some sort of a send-up to the characters that didn't come along, and so more or less I appreciate this. And as far as the sex scene is concerned, it's tasteful, well done. It comes out of nowhere, but again, if you feel it's inappropriate or is not justified, you can just skip it. So those who will prefer it or have imagined some sort of a relationship in their head with some of their companions, they can act it out. So I don't see any real downside to having that. Actually, I feel the opposite. It is a downside if you don't have something like that, because it limits your role-playing options, really. I mean, it's justified if the game developer doesn't want to add romances and things like that, but at the same time, this solution allows you to have it if you prefer it. At the same time, if you don't think this kind of adventuring would bring people together in that sense, or you don't feel the relationship is at that point in your role playing, you can ignore it, and you lose nothing by it. So as far as I'm concerned, it's just adding options, making role playing more meaningful in the game. I mean, I can always role play whatever I want in my mind, but if the game doesn't cater to that in any way, it's pretty goddamn hard. So I do prefer that the game has some sort of an option for that, and it was entertaining enough at least. Something like Let's Sleep Together, Kiss and Fade to Black is very unsatisfying. At least there was some effort put into the scene.